Boya Buche everybody in Cyberland. So if everybody alive, at least I hope so. Coming at you with another Pataki and another life lesson than anyone, no matter if you're religious, no matter if you're a non-believer or believer, Scientology, doesn't matter. But all these life lessons still come to play for each person. For some that are religious, there's a couple of nuances that are a little easier to absorb. There's some things that no matter what you can do to take some of these lessons down for granted, but nonetheless, life lessons. The one I want to talk about today is going to be one that's called Ogbe Wale. Okay, Wale, another word for Wani. All right, it's another nickname of the old one. So, without further ado, let's jump to the Pataki so that we can understand what this message and what are the ethical and moral lessons of this Pataki. So the story goes, Ogbe Wale was a Bawalao in a different time. And he lived in a land, okay, Ogbe. And in this land that he lived in, he was also a smuggler. He was one that was able to obtain a lot of riches, okay? And no matter what, he was filthy rich. He had a great thing going, but he also heard about another smuggler who also had a lot of riches, all right? Ogbe Wale wanted what the other guy had, right? He wanted to be the richest in the land, no matter what. So in his land, he was already rich, but now he just wanted to move on to somebody else's land and take their stuff so he could be the richest in, I guess, in that region. So Ogbe Wale calls up his guys, all right? He calls in his gang, I guess you can call it, and they go ahead and make plans about, hey, this is what we gotta do so we can attack this. Right now is the perfect time. We gotta go out. If we're gonna do it, we gotta do it now. So guess what? Him and his gang, as fast-paced as they are, his gang goes out and they're like, hey, the only thing we gotta worry about is these ferocious dogs that they have at the entranceway. We gotta figure out a way to kind of get around that obstacle. So the gang moves out. I mean, these are motivated, no kidding, mercenaries. They're ready to move. So they move. Ogbe Wale goes ahead and now he consults Ifa. And Ifa says, don't go anywhere. Stay in the house. Do not go. Okay? Ifa told him that, but now he already knows that he already has his guys. They're already moving out. They're already gone. Right? So now he doesn't know what to do. So, at that very moment, he petitions Ishuelewa. He says, Elebara, I need you to do me a favor. I'm going to give you all these things, and I'm doing it both for you. I need you to help my guys out. They're about to walk into this place. Ifa says, don't go. I need your help. Ishuelewa is excited. Like, oh, man, they're going to give me all this cool stuff. I just got to help you. Too easy. I'll take care of it. So Lewa, being where Lewa is, he rushes in front of the pack. He takes Ogbe Wale with him. They go. Now they met up with his folks, and now they're leading the charge. And then Lewa in front. The dogs come out. Lewa is throwing pieces of the ebo over here, ebo over here. The dogs are eating it and dying and passing out. Okay, and they finally get to where their destination is, where there's this other Oba that has all these riches. Okay? Needless to say, the Oba escaped. Okay? He was gone, just like the wind. Okay? The mercenaries, Ogbe Wale, were able to obtain the gold, obtain the riches and everything else. Everybody in the village was kind of just, like, oh crap. They just ran our Oba out. They took all our riches. Now what? So what happened was those village people were able to, at that point, let them go. And what they did was they said, well, no one's going to rob from us. We're going to figure out how we're going to get this guy back. So they took a different road to Ogbe Wale's village, all right, where he was from. And they knew who he was. So what they did was they knew that all the riches that they had to take it through a pathway, and it was going to take some time because it was a giant cart of just riches and diamonds and precious stones. So it takes time. These guys were on foot. They were mercenaries. They were like, we're going to cut them off. Okay? So these guys are able to get ahead of them, get to Ogbe Wale's house. Okay? They were able to kill all of Ogbe Wale's village people, take all his riches, because he left all his riches in his house. And now they're starting to cut them off. They're coming back the same path that Ogbe Wale's taking. They're going to cut them off. And Ogbe Wale realizes it. So what he does is he gets all the liquor that he can get, all the oti, all the aguardiente, right? And the rum. And he puts it in the cart as much as he can with the riches and everything else. And he waits and he hides. And he waits until they get to the cart. So, tempted with the rum, all the bandits that came from the village they had just robbed started drinking and got drunk. Ogbe Wale took that as an opportunity to say, I can kill my guys right now. I can kill them and get them done with. So now they're all drunk. He beheads all of them. They're all dead. He's stuck with this cart. All right. Most of his guys died in the battle. Okay. All his villagers have died. He has nothing. Okay. He has nothing but this cart. So what he does is he hides the cart of riches and gold and everything else that he stole from the Oba, from the different land, and he hides it. Okay. He gets rid of all the bodies. And he goes to the foot of Ochun, because Ochun's house happened to be in the same land where he was living until they robbed him and ransacked him, and now he has nothing. And Ochun helped him. Okay, Ochun was able to disguise him. Time passed. Both villages of where Ogbe Wale was kind of reigning and was king over, and the place where they robbed. Okay, both were left without a leader. They ran one of Baal. Ogbe Wale was a traitor, was a killer. They didn't want him there anymore because, you know, his actions led to that village being destroyed and people dying. So what were they gonna do? So they both united and they said, you know what? We need to find one person that can govern both our lands. Okay, someone worthy. So the village elders went to Ochun and told Ochun, hey, we're in need of an Oba that can lead us and help us. Ochun says, don't you worry. I have one called Ogbe Wale Nifa. And Ogbe Wale Nifa, you can find him, and it's Olofi's will that he will be located in this location. The location she gave was the location where he hid all the treasures and the gold and everything else. So Ogbe Wale heads out to that location because that's where Ochun told him to stay there, because from there he would obtain the riches that he had lost at one point, but also be able to carry and reign over the two lands, being a emperor of that land, those two lands. Emperor, king, whatever. Okay, so great story, okay, great Pataki with a lot of lessons, First lesson, okay, is Ogbe Wale's problem is that Ogbe Wale wanted more than what he truly needed. Ogbe Wale was already rich, but Ogbe Wale wanted more. That was greed. Right? In life, we can't live with greed. You got to be careful and be content with what you have. That's one. Two, Ogbe Wale, after the fact, when he already put a plan in motion, decided to go to the foot of Ifa and do a consult to see if that plan was a plan that could work. Right? That's his second error. If you're going to make any life decisions, please, 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 Guru Abawalao. Ask for a consultation. See if your plan is going to move and if there's an embo that you can do to ensure that your plan goes in motion. Okay? The third life lesson for those that are within our faith, okay? You cannot bribe the orishas and the ochas. It is not going to happen. All right? What do? They bribe Elegua in order to make an issue that Ifa said don't go work. And guess what happened? It still ended up in tragedy. Okay? Because that's the lesson Elegua is going to teach you. Elegua is going to say, I'm going to eat. But the fact that you didn't listen, that's your problem. That's not my problem. Okay? The fourth lesson, okay, and one that I take to the heart. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't always go to the orishas and the ochas when there's problems. What happens when everything is going great and your life is moving and you're living in Ire and life is perfect? What happened to the orishas and the ochas then? Do we not honor them? Do we not attend them? Say thank you for, all these blessings? No, a lot of people have the, I guess they constitute for themselves to go when there's problems. That's not how this works. This faith is one, okay? And I tell people all the time, one hand washes the other. And because that happens, you got to be able to go with the good, the bad, the ugly, it doesn't matter. We're all in, right? Ride or die. This is how this works, okay? So quite a few life lessons there, right or wrong. So we got to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, okay? Those with the sign of Ogbe Wale, you now see that Ochun is there to save you. Ochun will take care of you. If you're not careful, death surrounds Ogbe Wale. You know what I mean? That's why, and for those who have that sign, go see your godfather. Teja de Egun is important when we talk about Ogbe Wale. Okay, have a Babalawo take care of that for you. Okay, greed. Don't bite more than you can. Okay, take care of what you got and move out. Okay, if you got something, be content. Okay, because you could be king. All right, and you could be king in multiple lands if you do it right without losing or having any casualties. So hopefully with that, you got to kind of understand some of these ethical and moral lessons that Ogbe Wale and that sacred Pataki has given us. And with that said, Iburu, Iboya, Ibucheche. Remember, if you guys need anything, la regla de ifa @gmail.com. That's la.regla.de.ifa@gmail.com. Got questions, concerns, you need advice. Always got an open channel there. Shoot me an email. Obviously, there's many of you guys, only one of me. You know what I mean? So definitely, I will tell you now, my wife and I are always looking to help. So, Iburu, Iboya, Bucheche, Cyberland, and I'll see you at the next one.